Assalamu alaikum and very warm welcome to your weekly science lessons learners. In our today's lesson, we're going to talk about more things that change their shape. For this lesson, you can refer to your science textbook, page number 5. Let's move on. In this lesson, you are going to identify the properties of rubber and discuss the discoveries made by scientists. Let me remind you, learner, this is the continuation of your previous topic on rubber. Let's have a look at the value of the month. The value of the month is to do the right thing even when it is difficult, which means be brave. That's courage. Let's move on to our keywords. On number 1, we have the word rubber. Number 2, bounce. Number 3, bend. Number 4, squash. Number 5, stretch. And number 6, twist. Here is your textbook page for reference sake. Moving on, let's recall some of the properties of rubber, learners. You can squash it, you can bend it, you can stretch, you can twist the rubber, you can even bounce it. So rubber have lots of properties. Do you know any other properties or things that are made of rubber? Do pause the video and look around you. Things that are made of rubber and what can you do with them? Let's recall, learners. We studied that rubber comes from trees, isn't it? And it's a white milky liquid which flows and it's collected. That liquid is called latex. But now it's very difficult to work on them, and people really want things made of rubber. So demand increased so much. So scientists made a clever discovery. They find out a short way in which they can create artificial rubber for daily use. So you can see a lot of rubber around us, just like tires. They are made of rubber. What do you use these tires for? Can you recall? Yes, you're right. We use buses, cars, cycles, bikes, all of them have rubber tires, isn't it? Then some of the playground also use very nice and beautiful, colorful rubber tiles to keep you safe if you have a fall. So all these materials that you can see around us use rubber. Some of them are made by scientists using a very clever technique to save nature. Here are more examples. Rubber is still, used today to make thousands of different things. Look around you. How many things can you find? Name them. You can pause the video and look around you. Let's have a little game. It's time to hunt. So I'm going to give you all few seconds. Not few seconds. Let's move. Let me give you 2 minutes. All right. So I'm going to give you 2 minutes and you can set the timer or your clock. And let's start hunting for things that are made for rubber. Enjoy the hunt, learner. Okay, so now you all have your hunt. I want you to choose your card. You can take that object that you hunt, draw it in your copybook, and some of you can name its properties. Some of you can brainstorm what are different types of properties that object have. So enjoy, and I want you to explore that object you find out and write the details in your science copybook. Don't forget to note the details, learn. Here we go with an interesting live worksheet for you. You can pause the video, answer it. Okay, so let's discuss what did we learn today. Pick your number. 4 is the highest, 1 is the lowest. If you can identify the properties of rubber, give yourself a 4. And if you have any doubts, do ask your teacher about it. Moving on to the last thing we learned. Can you discuss the discoveries of rubber made by scientists? Why did they create this artificial rubber? Can you talk about it? Give yourself a number from 4 to 1. Okay, I'll see you. If you have any doubts, don't forget to share it with me in the next lesson. Have a good day. Assalamu alaikum.